I'm gonna do some instructional videos today. I think that's Justin. Look, people are always walking around here. Justin. So it's just today, 3 of us.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay,
So
we have the
Barely.
I think once we're in there, we can put the keys in the box now. We don't, so don't we
Okay.
drop it? Where's a drop slot?
Don't leave it.
Oh, you can just, it's hard to stick your hand in there and pull anything out. So we're not coming out. We're gonna lock. We keep the door locked too, so nobody can come in. So I won't video in here too much. There was a video around here, but here's where I go in and donate some money every month. And here's a memorial room where I light the incense. So just recently we used a blackboard here because we actually, since our system is Rong, Võ, Đạo, MMA's mixed martial arts. So we put notes up on the whiteboard here. The martial art gear is good. So Tokaido brand is probably one of the top ones to buy in the gi, the martial arts outfit. And over here we have Konagasi is like a praying posture, hand. Otoshi is a hammer hand. So these are different stances, and we have the karate terms there. English, Haichidachi, Zenkuchidachi, Kokuchidachi, Nikodachi, Konikodachi, and Kibadachi. And these are Chinese counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nhất nhị tam tứ ngũ lục thất bát ngũ thập. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the things that students are learning. So Sư Phụ is teacher in Vietnamese, and Sư Phụ is part Chinese. Not probably, it is Chinese. Cảm ơn is thank you. And then, that's it. We're going to put more learning on the board as we go through. Who wants to say it loud enough? So
Our body joined together.
our body joined together.
Everything we do is for the better.
And we do it for the better.
We commit. We execute.
Yes.
Okay. So class today, I'm gonna use the video for instructional some of the basic techniques. So we do a little bit of warm up, and so it's gonna be very methodical today. So let's just loosen up. A lot of classes want to lose up our joints. Today we do a concise version of it.
Yes.
So when we have the 2 girls in there, I speak Vietnamese more because they're not here. I speak Vietnamese, you gotta understand. So. They're working on balance, somebody has to kind of focus, because you're able to raise your knee high and wiggle. And then that should be far balance, right? Okay. What's our system?
Long line out.
Say it slower.
Long line out.
On, wide out.
Okay, so the R-O-N-G. Rong, Võ, Đạo. The whole thing. Rong, Võ, Đạo. It means dragon mixed martial arts, like system. Martial arts system. Okay, so let's do the
like I said, we can do it inside. We're not gonna spend too much time. So these for our YouTube videos. So the idea is to loosen up the wrist, the ankles, your neck, spin your neck around, okay, and your kneecap, and even do this a little bit. Took the shoulder. Arching back and relax. We're going to do a few. We're going to do a 10. Okay. And kind of go down. Keep your legs straight up. Arch. Spin. We go. Sometimes we go down and go a little deeper. So like relax and then kind of walk off on the floor if you can. So then, okay. There's a lot of static strength you can do without weight. Okay, but use your own. Like this, push down and this is pull up, right? So then when you flip your wrist, it creates a different muscle groups. Okay? And then you switch down here, same thing, and you twist. So when you do like this, you do like this, you do around the back, you push yourself in, like put your palm inside, and just like as hard as you can. And then relax, the chest, and then you flip your wrist, push it in as hard as you can. Okay, and then this one is just push, go like a fist or a palm, push against your thigh, in real hard. Yes, you feel all your muscle around your arm and chest will work. You know, in order to go out in one hand, they're going to be so, like one hand push that, one hand go up like this. See that? So why we do all these angles? Because when you're engaging with an opponent, you're not just doing this. Like, no, your muscle go like this, like this, like this. That's why it's all directions. So this way, up, down. So it is, one way and then reverse the direction. So when you use this arm, actually this arm working, but this arm pushing down, and then it's pulling back, and then you want to, then your grip. So you work with your grip. That's why, like this, like grab it. This one I'm trying to go out, right? And I'm trying to hold on to it. So I'm actually pulling down, and this grip is working hard, right? So you're working on your grip as well. So when you grab some of your arm, there's some strength to it, right? So that way you can control them momentarily. They may go break away, but if Mark punch me in the face, and then I go like this, right? It'll be a dragon walk. Then I grab the arm. See, that way I have some strength that I can slow you down at least, so you're not be able to continue as like what you want to. That way I control you. Yeah. So part of it. Sometimes I need to grab, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's deflected. But so we'll go through the videos later with the advanced walk. Okay. So down. We'll do the butterfly. So this butterfly, trying to pull your feet in as far as you can. And then eventually you want to flatten your thighs on the mat. And this is good for ground, when you're on the ground. You need to have this guard, it's like a frog or whatever, but it's also helping your sidekick. You need to be flexible on the ground, like curl up in a small space. That way you can get your leg inside their body, okay, sneak in there and kick them out or whip around their head. So flexibility is good for offensive and defensive purposes. Because if you're not flexible, you get hurt, right? You get stretched, overstretched. So if you're flexible, even somebody pull your leg, you're not hurt. Yeah. So relax. I can stretch. So while here you can work on your blade, the blade, your discipline.
Especially, you try to eat at least less.
So those are fundamental stretches. So I might cut out a lot, but consider that on the video. You guys have any questions about stretching or stand strength building? So far, I think it's pretty simple. Okay, so another stretch is you lie on your back.
Yeah, so this is then kind of a butterfly guard. Doing like jiu-jitsu or wrestling, you can curl up to a ball. And you can whip your leg around, kick them, whatever, and then roll backwards.
Do it again. Middle, low, low, middle, high, high, low back, low back. Right side back, right side back. All right, out again, in there, out, in there, out. All right, right up, right up, up, good. Okay, and back to middle.
So, I mean, we do wear gi in our water system from time to time, or every day. You know, it's not mandatory, but when we take tests, we probably want to wear it, or demonstration if we ever want one. So today I'm gonna hold on to the belt. Never throw your belt on the ground. Always respect your belt. Yeah. So it's like it's part of you. That's just the way martial arts etiquette is. You don't throw your belt. Actually, you don't wash them either. So you can see the wear and tear over the years, and so you know. But I'm not too critical of it. So this is a gi. This is 14-ounce gi, so it's one of the heaviest. I have this gi since 2007. So this is 2024. So 17 years. Look, the gi is so heavy. So to wear a gi, typically like this, and then typically there's two, what do you call this? Ties. Yeah. And then just go like this, like it's a normal knot, and then make a bow knot, what do you call it? Like tie the shoes. So the way to handle belt like two hands as well, especially too simple with anything, weapons. I say, give me that weapons, a bow, and you would hand it. And that's just the etiquette of being a martial artist, especially to the teacher. You don't toss the thing. Okay. So the belt, typically pretty long, folded in half, like this. Okay, so fold it in half. You stand just let it look this way. And put this hat right by your belly button. And then run it around like this. So you put it around like this. Like this. And then you tuck this on inside so you can walk out. Right? And then you run it all the way around. So when you go around, you don't see like two belts, like, you know, one, like, sometimes the beginners doing rapping, you can see it's kind of,
Yeah, you can see two.
One like this. So like a V shape up, and then hold one like this and loop it around over the top. Is it the shoulder?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and pour it in kind of like this. And then kind of again, one more loop, take it over, and then this into this little loop. kind of like this. And then just pull it out. So this belt is about the right. No, give or take, there's no, it could be a little longer, that's fine, but if it's too short, it looks kind of weird, but we use a lot of Japanese karate terms, this is fine, or ready stance. You can stand a little closer. Karate, they call this Aichi Dachi. Okay, so this is ready stance. Typically, the instructor gets talking to the students, put things like this and just try to look straight ahead and or sometimes you sit down. Kind of like so. On your toes. Yeah, it's not like this. Like this. Okay, so that's another way to sit and listen to the class lectures or sometimes a ceremony. You sit like that all the time. Okay, so that's also discipline. All right, so typically when you stand, when you get up, it's kind of like with one knee up. Right. Everything's kind of orderly. Martial arts is about being structured, being disciplined, and what else about martial arts is teaching back. So a higher ranking can teach a lower ranking. And you don't have to be a black belt to teach. A yellow belt can teach a white belt, and blue belt can teach a yellow belt. It's mind and body. Right? This is the force. Your mind is the driving force of accomplishing. Your body is kind of wake up, work, follow me. Your mind's telling you what to do. Okay. Otherwise, then you get stronger. Your mind carry your body together. That's why when you do this, everything is for the better, like an airplane rising, like taking off. So your mind is carrying your body along with everything's for the better. I mean, so it's like an airplane taking off higher and higher, better and better. Our mind and body,
Our mind and body
join together.
join together.
Everything we do is for the better.
Everything we do is for the better.
So that means, everything, not just in class. And when you make a two fists like this and you cross it like this, we commit. Right?
Commit.
I mean, you commit. By yourself, you say, I commit. At home, right? You commit to your statement, to your goal. And I say, yes. And you go like this, do ready stance. I'm going to do it. Right? And then I execute. So that's the meaning behind it. So it's not just class. It's like, think of that everything you do. That's how I said everything we do. Right? It's not martial arts. No. So it's the mind. If your mind's lazy, your body will. If you want to lose weight, if you want to be fast, you want to be strong, your mind's got to be the one that, like get your ass up, Its mental strength is actually very strong, right? Without a mental strength, you have no strength. Yeah, the body will quiver and deteriorate. Really, sometimes you hit here because it's not because your muscle is damaged, your mind's damaged into paralysis. Right? It's not your muscle that's causing you, it's your nervous system, your brain that got cut up. It's not controlling your muscle. So they put the electrical signal in your muscles still moving. Right? So it is your mind. Anyway, to hold a fist, you gotta be kind of like this. Let's hold a correct fist. Open up. Step one. Like step two. Step three. So the thumbs are reinforcing the first two knuckles right here. Okay. Then when you put them out straight, they're not pointing up. They're not pointing straight down. Down too much. They're kind of straight and they're maybe slightly downward. Slightly down, and then never bend completely straighten up your elbow. Okay, slightly bent. All right, it becomes part of you. Don't even think about it. The way you can hold it loose at the beginning, but by the time you punch, it becomes completely tight in that angle. But to run a form, to run a routine or a kata, you have to look good the whole time. It's not like lazy at the beginning. Put one punch on. This one by the waist. It's not this. So on the side over here, I'm like this. Use the other hand. Right in the middle.
That's perfect.
And then it's almost like riding horses, even like you're not going down to a deep horse thing, but you kind of loose, you know, and put it up. For you got horizontal. So that's horizontal, and then through the center, and then they sort of leading two knuckles are hitting your top. Okay. We do this without getting to a deep horse thing, but not too straight. We can kind of like a little bit wider in shoulder width, and then the legs not like this. Okay? The legs, it's kind of just like this. When you lose, like that you straight up. Yeah, put your right punch up, and this right here. So when I say torque it, I mean like a slingshot. You pull back. This is pull back. Pull back, and your body rolls. You look straight. Your knee can swivel like this. Okay. Can you see the whole thing?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Step one. So when you let go of this, the punch is down here by your waist. It'll fly like a rock from a slingshot. You go slow motion. Both of them move at the same time. And then you want to get near a spin. And then kind of straight up. Reset. Just go reset. One. Like chamber or like a gun, like cocking a gun, like pull back. Let's say pull back a little bit, and fire. Yeah. So when I fire, I don't overshoot it. Right. Yeah, you fire, it's like my hand stopped. I think there's a bunch of boards. I'm gonna break it. You know, kind of hit hard into it, and then you can go readjust like it. Okay. I mean, by the time you're done with punching, you'll be just like at the beginning. Let's start again. Then Haiichidachi. Put your palm up. The fist out right in the center, the sternum of your opponent. After a punch, you should be exactly like this. Right? So pull back, punch. Now, see, I'm in a ready position here. Pull back, punch, pull back, punch. Okay, that's slow motion. So when you get to a level where you can punch hard, your gi will pop. So you can tell by how hard you work or what kind of speed you have in your punch. You know, like go. Now, if I hit, see the difference? There. Okay.
Measure your shoulders in the same length. Pop your
That's good. Okay.
too much. Just go.
Accelerate. Don't punch with a straight arm. Right, it's hard. It's hard. That's right. You don't need to punch. Just get an idea for medium speed first. Yeah, learn to look. Yeah, straight like that. Don't look at your fist. Can you hear the difference? Try some couple of good solid ones, like good techniques. Perfect technique in your mind.
Perfect thing.
And that means full power. You hear the sound? See? So there's a lot of rubbing sound, which is not bad. Now this is a different. If I hit kind of just. Now, if I hit faster, you can hear the sound is like. See it? So we already learned, you know, there's middle punch, right? 1, 2. So you do 3 low, like a bladder, sternum, face. Okay. So low block would be crossing hand all the way like this. Yeah. So everything accelerates, you know, kind of. So when you're like your knees right here, you don't want to go way out here. Somebody kicking you in the middle. This is all karate right now, okay? This is karate or taekwondo type of block, right? You go like this. I chop it, chop it, chop it. See? Okay? I don't have to do the left, that's the same thing. Pull back faster, right? Yeah. So everything like, that's low block. Middle block is starting down here, and this one right here. So it's kind of opposite. So it moves, so it kind of, yeah. No, this guy, somebody punch you in the face or around the chest. It's like a windshield wiper. You know, kind of, so when you run a car, you kind of go, right? And freeze. That's what makes it look good. Isn't that go, stop, right? Right. So that's the middle block. High block sometimes looks good, start like this. Because it's like, in karate they call this Urken. Urken Zuki is uppercut, Urken. Start out like an Urken, Zuki. Zuki is a strike, Uki is a block. Okay? So, you go partly out here, and you flip, and then it's not too far out, it's not, why you, what do you call this?
Your forehead.
Forehead, around your forehead. That's enough to, somebody punch you in the face, boom, enough to knock it out. Somebody punch you, hammer from the top, that's all you need, stop right here. Yeah, so, there's different ways of doing this, you know. As you move fast, it's gonna go like this. Yeah. Okay? So it's a spinning of your wrist at the end. That's what making a snappy noise. Okay? So kind of like that will be a high block. Okay? High block. So a little more forward technique. The second, you also wind up and you punch it. Yeah, so that's like you wind. See that? Okay, that's high block. So those are the fundamental karate high low block. Low block, middle block, high block. I think sometimes this is the kind of like wiping out. Sometimes from here, like a inner block, inner middle block. Let it come here, you go like this. It's different from this. This from low to high. This from by your ears, go in. So you can strike there. These blocks are kind of like force versus force, right? Somebody kick you, chop their leg, you chop their arm with a hard block. So karate, they emphasize a lot of power. When you get to a higher level, maybe next session, I'll teach more of a fluid type, you don't waste a lot of energy. And then by the time you block, you also attack. This, you gotta go one, kind of 1, 2, 3. So that's why this can come down here. You can block again, or you can punch, right? So block, punch, right? So that's why the arms always pull back. Right? Somebody high block, boom, block, and you can punch, and then punch again. So that's why you keep seeing the arms in the ready position. So you can fire it. So this is slow motion. See that? It's not like this, it's vertical. Yeah. Because something comes, knock it out of the way. So you go like this. Okay? Yeah. So a lot of, a lot of flipping of the wrist. But when you flip it, you create a very tight fist. But during sparring, everything's loose. I'm not tight like this. I'm actually loose. Yeah, I'm actually loose. Let's say This is an element of a real fight. Like that punch. This is a pullback. As I move in, I kind of pull back. Pull back and punch. So it's tactile like this punch, but it's very subtle. Like as I move in, I pull back. See that? My hand doesn't pull back. As I move, it's automatically pull back. And then you drive your chest with a punch. So kind of like, see that? Okay. And you reset your position so you don't overshoot. Yeah. So we had some punches and blocks for today. And I guess while I'm there, I'm going to do a basic front kick. Okay. Front kick is, I can do to the side of it, but a right front kick. This is kind of exaggerated a little bit. Like you run a kata, it's like you do a low block, and from here you can do a high block from that. A front stance should be straight in the back, toes should be forward, not sideways. Okay? So if you can keep them and then a little bit wider the shoulder width, this would be for the sake of just learning, don't have to go deep stairs. Kind of like this. So bring the knee up. No. Good. Back. See that? See this toe? It's already curled up. Right. And so go. One. Okay, it doesn't matter. I probably don't curl it up yet. By the time it come out and I curl at the end. Okay? So just let it be free. I just let it free. Okay? So step one, that. So step 1, 2, you have to curl your toes and kick with the ball before. Right? Is that showing up in the camera? Okay?
Yes.
So go. Retract, come down. So when you kick, you got snap. Okay? Yeah. So here's the left kick, same thing, right? Knee up, kick, retract, down. Okay? So we can kick, pull back, okay? But I'm in an attacking mode. Once I kick him, I'm gonna hit you. That's why I'm letting my feet down. If you wanna just kick him and slide back, that's probably not gonna do any damage. It's almost like, right? Because when you kick like this, you may tag him, but then when you draw back, you don't do anything. Okay, so the part is like a jab. So this snap kick like a jab to your leg. Okay? I'm landed in a fighting position, so that I can strike again. So here's a slow technique. Now a little faster. Okay. See that? How quickly we tap. It's already kicking. So I can't go. See? I mean, I'm already pulled back pretty quick. Even if you catch it, my force retracting is pretty. It's going to slip out of his hands. Right? So, get ready? So kick it, curl up, pull back. As you're already out, and you. See that? Okay? So slow motion. Okay. Don't kick each other. Yeah, you get away from each other. Right. Do what I said, right? Which way? Offset him and you can do it over here, slide over here. That way you sit this way.
Yes, switch me. Switch me.
I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna-
Go. You can use the line now because I'm not moving it anymore. Or you go on that line and you go on this line.
Oh, okay, so what? Okay, so
That's your line, that's this line.
okay.
Okay. I want you to add a jab after a kick. Jab, just like a kick. You're going pa, look how it in quick. Like snapping. Jab like you're whipping it like a cobra come out and you can break his nose, okay? Look at his face, don't look down. Look straight ahead, yeah, don't look down. There. That's the beginning, they already look at their foot when they kick. Okay, you tired? Okay, that's well, I told you, this session, but you actually refine. Yes. Okay, let's do some push-ups. You work, then you work on your L shape a little bit, you work on, you just need to do something to lose weight, right, and build strength. Whatever you do is strength building. Look at your high. Now work on your L while you're high. Now you can work on whatever you want to work. You can work on your stomach or stomach crunches. You got to have a forward in your stomach too. Okay.
No, I lost balance.
On your toes. Like together, tighten up that leg and lift those. Doesn't matter. No, even that will help you.
Keep walking.
You keep doing it because you're all building strength and you kicking the stuff. Mark just doing until you feel like your stomach. This is what I mean by homework. This, you don't need to come in and waste time.
Forward.
Yeah, breathe, and then, so, the last few that you struggle, that's what doing strength. Because if you don't have endurance, you're not going to be able to fight. You get winded and then you're nobody. Right?
Yes.
When you're winded.
You lose quick.
Yeah, when you're tired, your technique will all falter and out of stances and sort of say.
Our mind and body join together.
Our mind and body join together.
Everything we do is for the better.
Everything we do is for the better.
We commit.
We commit.
We execute.
We execute.
Good job.
Come on,